Welcome back to Trading with CJ. Now, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I started a £1,000 high risk portfolio with the aim of investing £1,000 into stocks that could be deemed riskier or higher risk. And I invested about half of the money in that first video with the aim of building on some of the positions I already had and potentially adding a few new ones. So today, I just wanted to give you a quick update on 2 new positions that I have added into this portfolio based on some of your suggestions and my research that followed. So if you want to see the whole portfolio, check out in the link in the description below, episode 1, where I go through all the stocks. I'm not going to go through them all today because they haven't really changed much since then. So if you want to see the whole portfolio, check out that link. Today, I'm updating you on the 2 new positions I have added. Now, I want to say thank you to everybody who suggested in the comments below on that last video. I asked for some suggestions of some high-risk stocks I could add to the portfolio. I'm going to actually list them, I'm going to scatter them around the screen here because a lot of them were great suggestions. I had Tesla, Under Armour, Luckin Coffee, Maxar Technologies, Neo, Air Canada, Nikola, Shell, SKT, SPG, Boeing, Southwest. So many different suggestions. Thank you to everyone who done that. And obviously, I can't invest into all of those because it is only a £1,000 portfolio and I don't want to be extremely diverse like that. But I have gone for 2 of the suggestions and I've added them to my portfolio. I looked into them, I've done my research, so I'm going to cover them now. The first suggestion, I want to say I actually changed my criteria because in the last video I said I was looking for higher risk stocks that have fallen dramatically in their share price thanks to what's gone on in the world. I've somewhat changed that since because somebody commented about I should add some more speculative stocks into the portfolio, and I thought that's a great idea. I do have a lot of travel and hotels, etc. in this portfolio. So some speculative stocks, whilst they haven't necessarily fallen in share price because they're new, they obviously are not proven. So they are just as speculative and as high risk. So I've added 2 new spec plays into this portfolio, and I think they're great companies going forward. So the first one up was actually a suggestion from NE Investing, who put SHLL, which is the new company going to be known as Helion. So I'm going to give you a brief overview here of what Helion is. It's currently trading under ticker symbol SHLL, and it's actually trading under Tortoise Acquisition at the moment. And there's going to be a merger that's going to take place between Tortoise Acquisition and Helion. It's going to become one company, and then it's going to trade under ticker symbol HLYN. And that was announced a few weeks ago, and it should be happening by the end of the year. So what's going to happen is once they merge, this company's going to have 0 debt and hundreds of millions of dollars worth of cash. Not to mention, it's predicted to have a market cap of $1.5 billion, but a lot of people are predicting that to be much higher. So Helion is basically an EV company and it's competing with the likes of Tesla and Nikola, and it's basically helping to create energy efficient trucks, etc. Now it specializes in creating hybrid/electric powertrains. That's its main focus at the moment. And it's creating these powertrains to put into trucks to make them more energy efficient. Now, one of the great things about Helion compared to some of these other companies out there is you don't need to buy a whole new truck. You can have Helion parts installed into any Class 8 vehicle and make this truck basically more energy efficient. And it will save you a lot of money in the long run because you haven't got to buy a whole new truck to do this. Helion also already has a product, unlike companies like Nikola where they don't have anything. Helion's products are already out there on the roads collecting data as we speak. So it's already in a good position. Not to mention they are also working on bringing out a brand new truck called Hypertruck ERX, and that is predicted to be coming out in 2021. Now this Hypertruck ERX already has over 1,000 pre-orders, and each pre-order having to have a deposit of $5,000. So they already have a nice amount of money going forward, a lot of pre-orders. This company is looking very promising for the future. Now I actually own at the moment 2.6 shares of Helion, so a very small amount, but like I say, I'm looking to build on all these positions now. I just wanted to add a couple new positions, get my starting point for it, and then build on it. So that's my first position I've added to my portfolio. So the second position that I added to this portfolio was thanks to a suggestion from Edgar's Anderson Investing, who suggested SPCE. Now SPCE, aka Virgin Galactic, has been around slightly longer. It IPO'd in October 2019, but it's still a very new play and definitely one for the future. So let's jump in to SPCE. So what SPCE is, it's Virgin Galactic, and it is one of the very first space tourism companies. It is the first and only public traded commercial spaceflight company that you can currently invest into. And what it wants to do, it wants to take the average person, well, the average person with a lot of money, into space. And today, only less than 600 people have actually been into space. So this is a really big step for it. And if you have £250,000, or dollars, I should say, you'll be able to afford a ticket to jump onto one of these flights and go out of space and get a view from Earth down below. That is pretty cool to say that you have seen Earth from space. Now, of course, this price is very expensive, but they are aiming to bring this price range down and make it more affordable for the ordinary person. They've also recently signed an agreement and they are partnered with NASA, working very closely with NASA, one of the leaders in the space field. They also have a very strong management team, and Richard Branson is the founder of this company, multi-billionaire. Now, this company obviously is not currently profitable, but you're not buying SPCE based on its financials. You're buying this based on the potential growth and the potential future for this company. This industry is expected to double by 2030, so there is huge potential with this market. Now, I've bought 3 shares into Virgin Galactic at the moment, and I'm actually already up 18% on those, but this is a very volatile stock, so anything can happen come tomorrow. So at the moment, 3 shares, but I will probably be buying some more. Like I said, I'm building on these positions at the moment. Those are the 2 stocks that I've added to my portfolio since my last video. So I'm not going to go through the entire portfolio today because, like I say at the start, not much has changed. I will quickly put up here, I'm currently down 6.61% and I have £345 left to invest. With that money, I'm probably going to build on some of the positions now that I already have. Like I say, if you want to see the whole portfolio, check out in the link in the description below. I went through every stock I invested. Now you can add on these 2 as well. So I don't expect to see any returns on this portfolio at the moment. I don't have Apple, Tesla, Amazon, and companies like that, which are just growing and growing, which you're probably going to see green portfolios. The companies in this portfolio are more higher risk, hopefully going to get me a lot of gains in the future. But that's not going to happen until, the world gets moving again. People start traveling, going on holiday, eating out, etc. So this is one that I'm just sitting on for now. And hopefully once things start progressing, we will start seeing this portfolio go up into the green as well. So I want to say thank you to everybody who did suggest in the last video. And apologies if I didn't put your suggestion up at the start. There was a lot to get up there, so I couldn't fit them all in. But let me know in the comments below what you think of the 2 stocks that I did add to this portfolio. I've also been considering making my personal portfolio with the likes of Tesla, Visa, etc. Public as well. So let me know. I may do that in the future. But if you want to see more updates on this £1,000 high risk portfolio, be sure to hit the like and subscribe to my channel. The next update I'll do will probably be very soon when I invest a full £1,000. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and until next time,